What is up, guys? Alex here from technoclass.com, coming to you with an unboxing of the Canon PowerShot SX710HS. This is a review unit from Canon, and this is one of their sort of a travel compact power zoom or large zoom devices. It's a 20.3 megapixel camera with a new Digit 6 processor, a 30 times zoom for traveling, and all that good stuff. By the way, full HD and 60 FPS video if you want to shoot 60 FPS. Anyway, this is priced at, I believe, around 17,000 pesos. We're gonna unbox it right now. We'll see you guys in just a bit. All right, so here's what's inside the box. We have an 8 gig SanDisk Class 10 SD card, though I'm not sure if that is included in the retail packaging. We have a getting started leaflet, a Canon charger right there, and a battery. This is 1060 milliamp hour NB6LH. Of course, the cable to plug the charger to your wall, and here is the camera itself. And here is the Canon SX710HS in the flesh. Here's the front. Looking pretty nice. There's a nice grip over there. I like the top bar. It's very robust looking, kind of like it means a serious business. Same with the back. It looks like all of the buttons and LCD is even seated really well. But here's the overall thickness of the camera. Here it is in my hand. They've already attached the lanyard. Now I want to compare this to one of my favorite cameras that started my YouTube career. This is the Canon SX130 IS. I love this camera. It's a 720p shooting video mode. This guy now has 1080p, so that's a big improvement. Also at 60 FPS, but you'll see the difference in quality here, or in the robustness here. We have, kind of a simplistic, kind of like a loofah design on the SX130. Probably why a lot of people did not like that design. But now look how robust the SX710 looks. But yeah, it looks nice. Although one thing I have to say is the grip probably is a little grippier on the SX130. That's easily fixed. All the modes are over here. They've added a few extra modes. There's even Wi-Fi and NFC capabilities now, with an app for smartphones, even works for PC. So let's turn this guy on. And there's the startup time, pretty quick, like a second and a half or so. And we are already using the camera. And here is the zoom rocker. It actually works pretty fast. What mode are we in? I don't even know. There's sports mode, portrait mode, fisheye effect, standard mode, manual mode, AV, TV, program, live view control, hybrid auto, creative shot, sports, and we're back to sports. So that's the nice little thumb dial thing to change your manual settings. Mostly I will be in the video mode though. Now the LCD we're using right now on the new SX710 is a 920,000 dot LCD, 3-inch display, and it actually looks really good. I don't know if you can tell from the video being shot on it, but comparing it with my SX130, which is a 320,000 dot LCD, it's much more improved. Let me just go show you in the menu mode. See, it's kind of pixelated over here, but if you go onto the menu mode here, it's actually so much better. One of the cool new features on the SX710HS is the sort of a focal reframe button on the left side, giving you situational awareness, so you can see what's outside the frame. For example, if I'm zoom in like this, that's pretty close, but if I wanted to see the surrounding of it, I can just press the focal reframe button, adjust my framing and change the shot pretty easily, because I just press and hold and release. One other nice feature of the Canon point and shoots with 1/2 sensors is that they have super awesome macro capabilities. They can focus within 1 centimeter of their subject. So essentially, if you have that pen or whatever you have touching your lens, it can focus that closely. All right, so looking around the camera here, we have the front here with the lens obviously being the biggest part of it. We have some badges right here, nice stereo microphones, front facing stereo microphones. We have the autofocus and blink timer LED right there, and we have a nice rubbery grip. Now I would have wanted the grip to be bigger, but this isn't so bad, but you have to change the way you hold it by wrapping your middle finger, I believe, over on the little curve they have there, and holding your thumb behind underneath the little mode switch, mode dial, so you can have your finger right on top of the shutter. And like I said before, I think the top side is actually the most attractive side. We have a zoom rocker here, camera shutter button, of course that's two-stage, that on-off button, and the dedicated video recording button. Here's the speaker for playing back your movies, and a flash that you can pop out with this slider right here. Unfortunately, it doesn't tilt up though. On the back, the right side gets all of the controls. As you can see, you put your thumb underneath the mode dial, and it actually is a good placement right there. Gets you the grip you want and also the control you want. It doesn't nudge the dial really easily. The playback button right here, the dedicated, smartphone connect button right there, which could have been used for a different function, I hope. Display area, display button and menu button right here, and we have a dial for controlling some functions like the shutter speed, what I'm doing right now. Of course, there's the D-pad here, up, down, left, and right, and you can change your settings right there. You can set the and there's a big menu that you can scroll through on the function set button. As you can see, I can set the video settings. On the left side, we have the flash toggle right there, and the reframe button that lets us, reframe a shot to see what else is around. The NFC trigger or chip is on the left side as well. On the right side, you have a lanyard port and a flap that houses a micro USB interface, a mini USB interface, and analog video output and HDMI output. That's a micro HDMI port. On the bottom of the camera, we have the tripod screw hole and the battery port and the SD card slot. Unfortunately, it needs to be removed from the tripod to access both of those. But there is a nice flap here for a DC power pack, so you can keep your camera running with a DC plug charger or cable thing, adapter. All right, so that's the design of the SX710HS, and I do like it. It's kind of looking robust. It does remind me kind of like a retro camera in some aspects. The red dot sometimes reminds me of an old camera, and the robust, shape of it, it kind of looks kind of muscular to me. Compared to something like my old SX130HS, IS, I'm sorry, that with all the rounded areas here and there, kind of making it a little bit like a loofah, in my opinion. And of course, the SX130 is so much thicker and not so heavier, but maybe this is heavier, I can't tell. But this is much, much thinner, more pocketable. And of course, it's got 20 megapixels. Now, of course, my old camera is only 12 megapixels. So yeah, that is a quick unboxing of the SX710HS from Canon. We are still about to review it. We're going to shoot more video from it, the 1080p 60 frames per second. We're going to shoot photos and events with the 20.3 megapixel camera. Watch out for a full review of this guy. But for now, that's it for me, Alex from TechnoClass.com. I'll see you guys next time.